I'll try and watch mid to back, see if anything crazy happens.
Can I have a bug ban or something?
Do me a favor, Elliot, go ahead and check YouTube and make sure the stream looks good. Get everything situated.
Congrats on the Xfinity win, by the way. That was...
Alright. We can join. Alright everybody, welcome back. Season 3, truck opener here at Daytona. I am CT, I'm joined in the booth by Elliot and Brandon. Hello, say hello everybody.
Hello. I'm really excited for Season 3.
Season 3 should be good. We, to recap a little bit of last season, we had Richard end up winning the championship in dominant fashion, really. It really wasn't much of a competition, and we're going to see him lead the field today in that green Mountain Dew 23 car. Let's go ahead and look down the rest of the competition. We got B. Cole in the white Toyota number 4. We have Bama in the 22 Toyota. We have Broomstick in the 13 Ford. We have Respect to Clout in the Toyota 51. And we have D-Boss in the Chevrolet 21, and also Iceberg in the, what number is he in? I can't even see his number.
98.
Oh, 98, there we go, 98 Chevrolet. Alright, so we're starting out. We got 2 drivers working on the outside. Richard Pham seems to be all by himself on the inside, so already these guys are ganging up against the defending champion.
I mean, I completely understand why. After the performance he put on last year.
I think someone just lagged out.
Big hit. Oh wait.
I think someone just lagged out or something.
Never mind.
I just saw something disappear. I don't know what the heck happened. Did y'all see something disappear, or is that just me?
And we have 3 laps to go in stage 1, short stage 1. And we have Bama leading the field right now. Let's see if anybody has anything for that 22.
They're going to have to make the outside work if they want to get past Bama.
Who's behind them? We've got Respect to Clout. Who else is back there? Richard is back there. B. Cole. And Iceberg.
I thought that the trucks would go farther than this.
Maybe Iceberg will actually be able to pull it off here in the truck race.
Uh-oh, we got a couple trucks jumping to the outside now. What is that, Iceberg and the Chevrolet on the outside, leading the outside charge? Oh, they ducked back in line.
And Richard's with him too.
It looks like Richard really wants to get back up there in the front.
We're coming to 2 to go.
Iceberg's looking to the outside.
No question that Richard wants to get back up front.
Did they come on the outside?
Everyone wants to be up front.
Respect to Clout and the 51 Toyota working the outside with Iceberg. Richard, B. Cole, they are forming a line on the outside, leaving Bama all by himself.
Yep. Bama is dropping like a
Respect to Clout has cleared, and so has Iceberg. Bama's going to fall back into 3rd. He's getting a little bit of the nose of Richard. Not sure he's going to clear him.
Take 3rd.
White flag is underway. White flag is waving, so this is the last lap of the stage.
We all know these drivers are hungry to get this stage run, but right now, Respect to Cloud's in the best position.
Absolutely. Nobody wants to see Richard jump out to an early lead on the season after last season.
Oh.
Iceberg was looking to the inside, but...
Does anybody have his stats? Anybody have his stats for last season on hand?
No, but if...
I can get you.
I got you. I can look.
Let's go ahead and put his stats out there, just to show these people how dominant he is.
Last season, Richard had 9 truck wins along with the championship.
Here they come to the stage.
Dominant.
Who's gonna get it? Looks like it's pretty Respect to Clout.
And I believe it was Bama who finished 2nd there.
So Respect to Clout with the stage 1 win. Gotta say, did not see that coming.
It's Daytona. Anybody can win here.
That's
It's
right.
a wild card.
Well, I'd like to see that 51 Toyota crossing first. I mean, that's my
Same here,
former
even
ride.
though I never drove the 51.
For sure.
Even though I never
Interesting
drove the
enough,
51.
he's not even in the Rowdy 51.
He's in the
He's not.
Riley Hertz 51. I forgot where the career stats are.
He already went over them.
I know, I was just looking.
Richard
As,
also had seven cup wins last season.
Only if we could track like
Cup or
top
truck?
fives or something. Only if we could
Oh,
track
he
like
had,
top
yeah,
fives.
yeah, he dominated it
He had
last season
9
in every
trucks.
series he ran. He's a
Very
solid contender any night he's on the track, and he is going to lead them out. Not sure how he gained so many spots. Maybe some kind of strategy there.
Should I come back to
Yeah, I wouldn't
Xfinity
be
next
surprised
season?
to see him take 2 tires.
Yeah, just in he took 2 tires, so that
Richard, again,
actually he
using some
took
strategy.
no tires. I'm hearing.
Richard is using some strategy to get up front. Do you think he needs tires? Do you think he's gonna have to pay before the end of the stage?
Bama working the outside now. See if Richard's going to let him in. He is, so they are working the outside. There's a good amount of trucks on the inside too, so they're not going to make it an easy pass.
Who is that for? That's Beacon for.
And Bama, oh, Bama cleared him. Wow, I'm
Oh,
really
Demos
surprised.
was 21.
On a 4 versus 3, he was able to clear the leader.
Devos is in the
It's very nice to
Wood
see
Brothers
these guys
spot.
actually trying to make it work around the outside here at Daytona.
They were in the Xfinity race too. We saw that with Iceberg and Beacon and Broomstick.
Because around here you tend to see them try and train around the bottom and just wait until the last 2 laps or so.
Should I race part-time in Xfinity?
Iceberg's making a look to the outside, but he's going with him.
Here comes the 51 truck. Looking to the inside for second on Richard. And maybe peeking to the outside for
Bama's
the lead
getting
a
a
little.
push from Respect to Cloud as Richard's looking to make him to the outside, maybe a little bit of contact there.
Bama had a huge run there. No, that was not Bama. Whoever that is, that's Broomstick. Broomstick actually showing splits and big.
So we have 2 to go now. We just hit 2 to go. Respect to Clout leading the field once again. No, actually in second, my bad. Bama leading the field. So that's where we were in stage 1 for a while. Bama led the field for a while, and Respect to Clout was eventually able to pass him.
Devos is running the Wood Brothers 21 font.
They managed to hold it together in the middle of the field as they had a moment there.
Richard fell
Just
back
3
a
of them, they
lot.
got together. But
Richard is going to have
Oh,
to be
13
aggressive.
gets shuffled to the outside wall.
Richard is going to have to be aggressive if he wants to win the stage. He's
yeah, they're starting to
heavy.
look a little bit
They're going to have to
squirrely.
work
They
the
really want
outside
this.
if they're going to win the stage. Otherwise,
It-
they might as
it
well
looks-
hand it to Bama. Coming to the white flag
It
here.
looks like Devos doesn't have control of his car like the Xfinity race. He was swerving in the corners.
Let's see if Iceberg and Broomstick be able to put together a run. They're going to be getting the draft off this lead pack.
Devos is blocking like Waspiest.
Let's see, somebody's going to have to start working the outside soon. This is white flag, so it's
I
now
think
or
it might be
never.
Richard because
I expect
Richard
them to move on this straightaway.
I expected Richard to go to the top with the run that he had.
Here they go.
But he
Here
didn't.
they go.
Yeah,
Respect to
Respect
Clout to the
Clout.
outside.
There goes-
Oh, he's going to throw the dirty block on him.
And Devos lag spiked Richard.
That was a typical Bama move right there.
Iceberg has a huge run. He's going to try to take it through the middle. And
Oh, it didn't
guys,
work.
Not
He got
enough.
shuffled in. So it looks like this is probably going to go to Bama.
Devos lag
We'll
spiked
see.
Richard.
See what this 21 has got.
Yeah.
Bama's
Devos
blocking
lag
very
spiked-
aggressively. Not giving
Devos
much
also lags
consideration,
like
and he's going to
Richard.
get stage 2. I would not be surprised to see somebody take Bam out in stage 3 the way he drove them there at the end.
Is it just
Yeah,
me
for
or
sure,
did
me
Devos,
either.
or did it look like Devos
Here at
just lag
Daytona, I
spiked
wouldn't be
Richard?
surprised to see somebody take anyone out for the win here.
Did it look like Devos lag spiked Richard?
I didn't catch that.
Because like Richard slowed down a lot. He slowed down like 20 miles per hour. Something like that. I don't know. I had to guess.
I
like
think that was
50.
probably after the stage.
No, it was down the back stretch on the final
Oh,
lap.
really?
Yes.
Not sure what's going on there.
I have a clip. I have a clip of it. Well, I'll clip this and I'll show you. Only if you could send videos in PlayStation chats. Wait, did you hear that downshift? I thought it said
Okay,
man.
stage 3 action getting ready to go underway. What do you guys think? We're gonna see green flag all the way through?
These guys are looking awfully racy. I don't think they're going to be able to keep it together. They've had quite a few moments in stage 1 and 2, and I think they're just going to let it go here.
Now they're going to be
Just in,
even
they
more
are
aggressive in
a
stage
lap
3.
short on fuel, so strategy may come into play here. Those guys in the back can definitely save that.
Oh, respect
I
the
do
clout,
not
just
think,
lag spike
I would not
Richard.
expect the leader to win this race at this
Respect the
point.
clout, lag spikes Richard.
Oh,
which is
21
cheating.
out to the outside wall hard.
Respect that Richard has gotten lag spiked
behind
twice by 2 different people. I feel bad. But at the same time, I don't feel bad because Richard is a good driver, so he can easily come back.
Well, Daytona is not an easy place. You need help. It doesn't matter how good you are, you need help. If you're not a popular driver, you're probably not winning.
But Richard knows how to make them passes. The thing is, does he know how to get around
Bama
Bama?
looking on the inside.
Does he know how to get around Bama? That's the question.
Couldn't quite
Does
get it.
anyone know how to get around Bama?
Well, Bama is not leading right now, but
We have Iceberg in the lead right now.
Bama's a kind of an aggressive blocker, and Iceberg is too. Not so much
Iceberg's out front?
as much, but yeah, Iceberg's leading the field right now. He had a good, strong running in the Xfinity race at Daytona. Just inches
Broomstick
away
is
from a
showing
win.
interest on the outside. Just waiting for somebody to go with him.
I would expect maybe B. Cole to work with him, but they're going to need more than 2 of them. They've really got to team up. You've got to see what we saw in Xfinity earlier today, where you have the majority of the field working the outside.
I believe if Broomstick and Beak will go up there, Richard will go with him, trying to make his way back up front.
The way Iceberg raced in the Xfinity race, if they work the outside, he's going to panic, jump to the outside, and the inside may be able to get him.
For sure.
If there's a bit of a to pass him, really what you're going to need to do is have a couple people hang back on the inside, and then a couple people work the outside.
Big run.
That way, when he jumps to the outside, it'll be too late.
If I were Richard, then I would just try and get someone to go to the top with you and just try and make the top work.
The thing is, you need more than 2 people. You need majority.
Yeah, you really do. You have to have more cars on the outside or a huge run if you want to pass anyone on the inside.
In the Xfinity race, Iceberg and Broomstick were the only 2 on the top, and Iceberg got past CT. Iceberg got past CT with him and Broomstick running the top. Only 2 people on the top.
Well, because I didn't have any help on the inside. That's the thing.
I have like 5 bug bites. I don't know where they came from.
Well, kind of off topic, but okay. So, we said 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go. Yeah, 10 laps to go. And everybody's running really calm and single file right now. We're not seeing a whole lot of braveness from any drivers.
I believe everybody behind Iceberg is trying to save fuel right now.
I think you're probably right. I think Iceberg is in the worst possible situation. I'm not sure if he realizes it yet, but if he remains in first place, he will not win this race.
Definitely needs caution. You can tell the people behind are laying back as he's
definitely, because they're not. Yeah, they're not even sucking up to his bumper with all of them drafting together. I think he realizes it, but unless you just throw yourself back, what can you do?
There's nothing you can do. He's a sitting duck right now. And speaking from experience, it is very hard to overthrow your ego and drop to the back to save fuel in these races.
It is, but it pays off. We've seen drivers like B. Cole pay off on that multiple times. And I think, who else did that? Dan, the AC man, he did that a few times too, I believe. So strategy can come into play. Like you said, if you can just pull your ego aside for a little while and not try to be the fastest person on the track, you can be rewarded heavily for that. I would be really worried if I was Iceberg right now. I'm keeping my eye. Bama and Richard are right there, and we both know what kind of speed they have late in the race.
And we both know that they are very hungry for this win. Especially
Bama seems exceptionally lucky when it comes to super speedway racing. So, you know, this could very well fall into his lap.
A lot of races do tend to fall into Bama's lap.
I think he won twice at Talladega last season.
Yeah. If I recall it, he did. There's quite a few people who have fallen off that main draft. There's only 4 of them up there.
Yeah, it's just the 4.
Really spaced out.
I guess they tried to save fuel too aggressively.
I guess so.
And I think that, I mean, at Daytona, if you don't stick in the draft, you're done. It becomes the most boring race in the world for you.
It really does. Riding out there by yourself is not a good feeling.
Yeah, you know you have no hope, because you can't go faster than they will drafting.
Yeah, these guys that have fallen off must really be hoping that these front 4 junk it. Their only hope.
So we're at 6 to go now, 6 laps to go.
Iceberg. So what Iceberg is probably trying to do, he's just probably trying to keep the lead. And just try and just block every lane that he... If I were Iceberg, then I would just block every lane that you see Bama and Richard running, and everyone behind them.
The thing is, he's probably a lap short.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's got the reserve tank, but I'm not sure that'll get him all the way around this 2.5 or something mile track.
And all it takes is one sputter. All it takes is one sputter that nobody else has, and they go around him.
Yep. I would also be very concerned for him because there's 3 of them. Chances are they're going to work the outside. What'll probably happen is they'll work the outside, Iceberg will dive outside, and somebody's going to dive inside. My bet would probably be Bama.
To the dismay of Iceberg and everybody who's spaced out, we just hit 5 to go and there will be no cautions.
If I were Iceberg, then I would just let everyone by and start saving fuel.
At this point, you're committed. I don't think you can save it in 5 laps.
No, if he could just go really slow, then he might be able to.
It's not at this track, man. You have to save almost 3 miles.
I was able to save an entire lap at Auto Club.
It is a lost cause for Iceberg here.
At Auto Club, I was able to save an entire lap in like.
Unless he knows something we don't. This is everybody but his race to win.
If I were Iceberg, then I'd just save a little bit so that you start sputtering later than everyone else.
So the driver, I'm hearing the drivers in the back are good on fuel. So you may see them. I wouldn't push too early because you can really eat up that reserve.
Yeah, for sure. I assume that the people behind Iceberg in this line are good on fuels. Here comes Broomstick.
Yeah, a truck has managed to catch them. I wonder what that's done to his fuel though. He is really.
Broomstick might have just been chilling behind them. I don't know. I didn't see him.
I mean, either way, he wouldn't have had a chance to win this race, so he might have a chance now.
If I were anyone, then I would just save. If no one can make it, then I would just save a little bit and just try and make sure that you sputter.
I think they're gonna start working the outside soon. Here comes Richard.
Here goes Richard to the top.
Who's going to follow him? B. Cole follows behind him and Broomstick. Not surprised to see B. Cole and Broomstick working together. Here comes Iceberg blocking, and here comes Richard on the inside. And he's going to clear him. He's got him.
That was a
fatal mistake by Iceberg. Fatal mistake.
That was a really smart move.
You cannot try to block both lanes.
That reminds me of the move that I made at Kansas on Trumpet, where I gave him like no room.
Iceberg files in front.
You have to protect that bottom at all costs.
CT, that reminds me of
everybody else who fell off the draft is catching up.
So we got the defending champion back to the lead here. Well, how many? Let's see how many we got to go.
CT, that exact pass by Richard reminds me of Xfinity.
We are coming to 2 to go here at the line.
It reminds me of exactly Xfinity Kansas.
Is in the pits. Oh no.
This is 2 to go here, so if they're going to do something, it's got to happen soon. I expect to see all the trucks working the outside. Who's right there in second place? Is that Bama?
That is Bama.
That's Bama.
He's looking to win this race.
He's in the prime position to win it.
CT, the defending champion, Xfinity won the Daytona. Will Richard, the defending truck champion, win?
It's a valid point. We see the defending champions getting off to hot starts.
Only if I were at
We
Daytona,
can
I
only
would
hope
try.
for the same thing in the Cup Series.
Yeah, I guess so.
If it's
Coming
the
from the
defending
defending champion
sweet.
himself.
If it's
Two-time
the
defending champion, mind you.
prior champion and defending champion.
Oh, Beagle, the inside of
Oh, they're getting.
Broomstick.
So this is gonna be the white
Prior-
flag.
Prior
Bama's looking
champion and
outside,
defending champion for
cycles back
Elliott.
in.
Broomstick on the outside. That might be his race. I think Broomstick's race is over. I think. Oh wait, they might be backing up to get a
Yeah,
run.
so we've only got half a racetrack
Wait,
left,
they're
and this
backing up
thing's
to get a
over.
run. They're back. They have a huge run though. Be Cool and
This
Broomstick
is
have a
it.
huge run. Be Cool
Last
gets.
time into turn 3. Bama on the
They're
outside. Beagle's looking to
defending-
the outside.
Here comes Iceberg.
Iceberg somehow has enough fuel.
Let's see. I'm not sure anybody's gonna do it. Nobody seems to be committed to that outside.
He's gonna have this. Iceberg is
defending-
looking, but he's not gonna
Xfinity
have it.
defending champions win.
Richard
Yep.
wins the race.
Getting off hot.
Defending champions
Broomstick finishing
are on
second.
fire. Defending champions are on fire right now. And
Broomstick
it's like the
second.
Looks like
1500
Respected Cloud is out of fuel coming to the line.
Bama third.
So is D-Boss.
What happened to Respect the Cloud?
Pico fourth. He ran out of fuel.
But like, what happened to him? How did he fall back so far? And how did Debos fall back so far?
Probably. Yeah, once you lose that draft, there's nothing you can do anymore. You're
You'll
out.
lose like.
Now
you'll
we
lose,
did
like,
see Broomstick
half
was
a
able to
second
get
every
back
lap.
in there just because those guys were saving so much. I heard once that they were only doing about 170 miles an hour.
Do
Oh, wow.
you think? What's
Broomstick
is
came
there
with
any
a
other
huge run.
races?
He was probably going about 188 when he caught up to him.
Yeah, he
Is
was
that it for
definitely
race
moving.
day tonight?
Well,
is that
there's
it for
another
racing
race.
Oh, do you see? This is what happened in the Xfinity race. They all just spun out at the end right there. Do you see that?
Yeah, it's just
The-
NASCAR.
They all just spun out. That me and Richard saw at the Xfinity race. It's like I saw you, Be Cool, and Broomstick do it, and I was like, that's a rowdy
grab
motorsport
points,
celebration
Elliot.
where you just drift in the wall.
Did you?
Iceberg with the fastest lap by a ton.
Well, you know, Daytona, not a big deal. Really close points day for the field. Nobody gained a significant advantage.
But Richard, the defending champion, is the points leader.
Hey, it goes in the win column for Richard. So
Does.
10 wins for Richard now in the Truck Series, I think. Or does he have more than that from season 1?
it's 10. So
Oh, I
yeah,
thought
that's
he got
gonna
some
do
on
it for
season
the
1.
opener. We're gonna be back shortly for race number 2 at Las Vegas. So, any closing thoughts from either of you guys? Can't say I am either. Yeah, Richard, you know, you can never count that guy out.